Okay, welcome to mikescottbaseball.com. Today we're going to be talking about the catcher doing one of the toughest things he has to do in a ball game, and it's especially tough for guys, I'd say about 13 and under. It's blocking a ball. Okay, it's very difficult to do, but once you practice it and you get used to it and you get a feel for it, okay, it can be a huge part of giving your team a boost, protecting runs late in the game, and also just protecting your pitcher. Okay. So let's go over some of the basics. I'm just going to start talking about a few things here. Daniel here is going to run through them. Now let's just talk about the basic stance as far as blocking a ball. Okay, so first he's going to get in his receiving stance. Now the ball that's coming to him, okay, any ball that bounces after the plate is a catcher's responsibility. Anything that bounces in front of the plate, usually a pitcher's fault. The catcher just does the best he can, but anything after the plate, catcher's responsibility. Now we're just going to talk about the basic stance. What's going to happen here, the ball is going to be pitched down the middle. Okay, we're going to talk about a pitch down the middle. What he's going to do is he's going to drop to his knees here. Okay, he's tucking his chin to his chest. Okay, you can see his chin is to his chest right there. He has a concave look about him. His body is pointed forward. His glove is covering the 5-hole, okay, between the legs, and his arms are on the side. Now I'm going to show you, Daniel's going to go back up to his receiving stance here. I'm going to show you a couple of the faults that we see a lot of times. Here's the first fault we're going to talk about, and then Daniel's going to do it here. The first one we're going to talk about, we get some guys that drop to their knees, but what they do is they keep their upper body very straight, very upright. Okay, and what happens here is now the ball comes in, okay, and the ball's going to be going up, tends to deflect and go upwards. Okay, with a body that's upright, we're not really blocking the ball very well. Okay, we want to lean over, chin to chest. This ball comes up and comes back down is what we're looking for. So that's one of the first faults, okay? Here's another fault, okay? Some guys will drop, okay? They'll drop to their knees, they'll get their chin to chest, but now they'll tuck their arms too close to their body, way inside here. Now if they get too far inside, they're not using their chest protector as much, they're starting to hit their arms and the ball can deflect a little bit more. Okay, these arms should be on the outside part of the chest protector so you can lean over more, okay, use the chest protector more, okay? So again, those are a couple of the faults that you want to watch out for. Obviously not covering the 5-hole, the glove not getting down low enough is one of them. Too many catchers in the dirt, they try to block it with their glove, okay? That glove, yeah, they do one of those things, they get too many deflections, okay? You want to create a nice soft backstop. So here it is one more time correctly. So he drops chin to chest. Okay, now one of the advanced moves that they talk about this, okay, is when you come down and you stop this ball, they talk about exhaling your breath, okay? When someone, think about it yourself. Now Daniel's going to go back to his regular catching position, but think about it. When you breathe in, you kind of clench and you hold that, okay? Everything tends to get a little hard, okay? And the whole body stiffens up a little bit. When you exhale, you get softer, okay? So you want to be able to hold that position, exhale, and nice and soft, covering the 5-hole right here. Now we're going to talk about one more thing here. Just again, we're trying to keep it as basic as possible. But when a ball comes in, okay, Daniel's going to come down into his blocking position right here. So he comes down, he blocks the ball. This ball wants to end up as much right in front of him as possible, even on top of the plate, okay, but definitely inside the batter's box. Okay, so you can go up to your receiving position here. So from his position right here, he's looking at a circle that's probably about 6 feet in front of him, okay? With this ball, he's going to drop down to his position again. It's going to bounce off. It can go over here, okay? It can go over there. Doesn't matter where it goes. He has to keep it as close to him as possible. The closer it is to him, the quicker he can get to that ball and make his throw. And that's one other thing that we're going to talk about right here, okay, is when the ball comes in and he blocks one, okay? Let's say the ball ends up right there. He needs to bust out of that position and get to the ball, okay? So when you are blocking a ball, don't be satisfied with just blocking and keeping it in front of you. Watch how quickly catchers get up out of that position, especially in the majors when you're watching on TV. That ball bounces, gets out in front, pops up, and he's on that ball. Okay, so when you are working on this blocking, don't be just sitting there blocking the ball all the time, okay? Get up and get the ball afterwards too. One other drill that I want to talk to you about, and then we're going to start looking at a few of these. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll have a catcher. I'm going to take your glove here, okay? They'll take the catcher's glove. They'll just throw it off to the side. They put the catcher's hands behind him. And now what he does is he learns to fall get this bounce off that chest and put it in front, okay? Some catchers, if you're a coach and you have a catcher that uses his glove too often, just take his glove away from him. Take it away, let him drop to his knees, okay, chin to chest, let him use his chest to knock that ball back down. So let's take a look at a few of these and get a description of what we're trying to do. Get rid of the glove, get rid of the glove. Get rid of the glove. There you go. There we go. Okay, thanks for watching mikescottbaseball.com instructional videos. Today we were talking about blocking the ball as a catcher. Let's just remember just some of the basics that we want to go through. From your receiving stance, you want to drop to your knees, cover the 5-hole, chin to chest right here, okay? Trying to create an angle where that ball is going to be knocked down, okay? Remember some of the faults. If this body is too far up, it's going to tend to deflect. It's going to bounce more this way or that way, okay? Chin to chest, over the top, covering the 5-hole, arms on the outside, okay? So even if it does hit an arm right here, okay, it can still stay in play. Don't have the arms too far tucked in. Don't do that. Not too, and that also makes things tight also now that we talk about it, okay? Arms inside, make it tight. Arms away, nice and soft, exhaling when you're trying to block the ball, okay? Now, if you guys get a chance, you can always drop the glove and your hands behind your back, okay? It's another great way to practice things. Drop chin to chest down there, blocking the ball without the glove. Great practice, something to work on. Remember, practice this as much as possible. Drop the ball as close to you as you can, and then learn to hop up and get that ball for any runner that might think that he can still make the next bag. All right, thank you very much for tuning into Mike Scott videos right here. Please check back soon. We'll have more for you in the future. Thanks.